Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode of my Byzantium playthrough, where in the previous episode it was a little bit tedious, but we did take a huge victory over Portugal, really pushing him back. He's only slightly over 100% war score cost, and his capital is now down in South Africa. So I am hoping that he's strong enough to maintain his colonies, and we're going to basically come in with the Imperialism CB here. Once our truce is up, we'll probably have the Imperialism CB by that time, and fully annex what remains. Of course, that does reduce the war score cost, but let alone the admin efficiency, etc., blah, 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 blah. It's going to be potentially tedious to find all of his provinces, but the plan, of course, is to fully annex him and inherit his colonies. But next up, also last episode we vassalized Ming, which is great. And I do want to be attacking this dude here. So that's what I'm going to do. But also, simultaneously, we're going to be going in against the Spanish. And in regards to the Spanish, we are over the absolutism cap, giving us that 40 admin efficiency, which is a lot. Really cool. But I don't think... Yeah. Especially, he's moved his bloody capital. He's had two capitals, look at that. Both massively developed provinces. He's going to be too expensive, is what I'm trying to say, to actually fully annex the regions that we need. But still, it's all required to form the Roman Empire, so that's what we're going to do. We got a lot of cash. And some of these, I'm trying to invest it back, but some of these are never going to end up really paying themselves off at this stage of the game. Especially because I don't plan to boost admin. So I don't really think any longer we're going to be building any more churches. Basilicia. What does that say, guys? Basilicia. Don't know. Because I'm straight ignorant. A lot of people giving me grief for being so ignorant, guys. But at the same time, so many of you stick up for me as well. Like my Canatinolia pronunciation, guys, on point. On point. Got him. No, but seriously, guys, for real. Like, I'm a good people person. But I'm just straight ignorant. For real. I'm just straight ignorant. God dang it. Delhi's annexing this guy. He's also a dude, eh? He's also a dude. Oh, this is really awkward. This war that they're fighting there, guys. Because my little core is going to go away for the main core. It's only a 6 development province, though. I think it can just go away. We can just use imperialism at a later date, so I'm not going to worry about it. That reconquest, though, that looks real good. Yeah, what was I saying? I'm straight ignorant, guys. I'm just ignorant. A lot of people, like, you know, they're very flattering to me and just say, like, oh, I sound smart or whatever and stuff, and I appreciate that, but doesn't mean that I am. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just not very smart, guys, for real. I'm smart in a different way, you know, like I'm very practical. I've always worked with my hands and stuff, but I actually dropped out of school at a illegally young age, for real. I've said that before and people are like, are you joking? Nope, not joking. I'm a straight up ignorant dropout. But yeah, it's just me personally. It's not a coincidence, but I really feel like there are kind of some people who are really intellectually minded, and then other people who are more sort of practical minded, and there is a bit of an overlap. But I think most people can kind of fall into those categories. And I'm not going to lie, guys, there's a lot of people who are sort of quote-unquote intellectual that I really think are stupid. Do you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, a lot of people. And there's a lot of people talking about, like, oh, they achieved that or this or whatever. And that's okay. That's good. It's not a bad thing. but at the same time I kind of feel like, holy crap, this person can't even bounce a ball or something like that. Yeah, just my thoughts, guys, so keep that in mind. I'm obviously, at the very least, I am the best gamer that has ever existed on the planet, and I'm really attractive and also a humble guy. But at the same time, maybe I'm not the most intellectual guy ever who can't even, I might suffer from dyslexia or something like that, and the fact that I can't even pronounce dyslexia probably confirms that. So there we go. Let's get on with the games, because that's what we're good at. Feels bad, man. As I wallow in my own misery. No, but for real, I find it funny how people like stick up for me. Like I pronounce something dumb and everybody's like, yeah, it's okay, he's from New Zealand. And then other people are like, why is that an excuse? Lol. Good types. I still read your guys' comments. So let's see a look. Let's take a look, guys, at how much we can take. Let's focus on, well, it's all the Sevilla region. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. Oh, my goodness. We can almost take everything required to form Rome. Jeez, we might be able to get there. I'm not sure how it works, guys, but I've noticed a trend where war score does appear to reduce by a small amount, war score cost, when like you occupy it. I think that's what it is. Okay, Ming's in the positive relations. Let's go ahead and enforce religion on him. Let's do some placating because our prestige just goes up. Pay off his loans. Cool. Get him under control. We might be able to take everything required to form Rome from Spain in the one war. That would feel great. Yeah, and I think, boy, we should really break our alliance with the English. I guess the French troops are a liability here, so let's call them to arms for one last war. That will help the New World to be a little bit less of a liability. And then we'll break our alliance after this war. Yeah, because we're really getting close, guys. We're probably going to be waiting on integrating Spain, but we're getting close to having obtained everything that's required to form Rome, which is pretty cool. And I'm really looking forward to stating up these 3 areas. Maybe not Tyrol, but these 2. These 2 in particular, this is just the money, the god tier money, the dream. This one's pretty good because of like the iron there. And we could do that one as well. Got only 4 territories remaining, eh? Geez, maybe I should just do Vienna in that case. Alright, but we should be fighting multiple wars at the same time, guys, so let's empower Ming. Let's just focus on the south here. Lim Chao. Where's that? Now, the smartest way to do this, guys, is to get a nice truce up with this dude, and then we can attack his tributaries, and yeah. If we're feeling really good on our Diplo points, we can take core from him as well, but we can also take core from him by not separate piecing him, and just piecing out the tributary that we're actually attacking. Now, I notice he doesn't have a fort on his capital out here, so that's definitely good. We should be able to take that pretty quickly. They have a lot of troops combined, though. Let's go focus out. What's blocking me? Wait, what? Okay, I was just doing that weird thing. Where's this guy's capital? Oh, the dream. Capitals on the fort level 1s, is the dream is real. That's what happens a lot with these sort of factions that defect, you know, from rebels. Sometimes they don't even have their capital under their control, their true capital. Oh, there's a lot of troops here. Oh, jeez. They're all in the one area. Just believe. Just believe in the discipline and the tech level. And the generals. Maybe they have a bad general, I don't know. Kinda want to just avoid him and separate piece this guy, get this other unit nearby. Yeah, that's the other thing. We actually need 100% war score against Spain, which could take some time. Definitely a good call to call in the British there, because they will hopefully smooth that along a bit. Oh, I think I misread which province they were going to. Oh, I should have royal marriage to Ming. I think you can kind of cheese it a bit when you force religion. When they're loyal to you and then you enforce religion, even though they're disloyal, you can get a royal marriage usually. And the royal marriage has a big impact on your liberty desire. Often they won't cancel it if you kind of pull them under the threshold of liberty desire. Autonomy change. Fort maintenance on borders of rival, that's lame. A lot of these are lame, in fact, I've noticed. I like these ones, but yeah. An edict for monthly devastation, that's lame. We aren't able to rival anybody. So yeah, we kind of took the last one that's really going to do anything whatsoever for us. Okay, let's try to catch out some of his troops if we can, get some war score, and then piece that guy out. We're definitely going to have to go utilize that navy. If he doesn't have friends nearby, that should be an easy victory. And that's going to be a laughably easy victory. Stack weapon fools. Fort level 2 should be sieged down quickly, and Beijing is 32 development. Let's go for the capital here while we can. I should be utilizing my best generals as well, and I kind of just consider the siege to be the best. Oh, we were already utilizing them. That's the other one I need to put on in that case. God dang it. Mistakes were made. Pomerania is the new emperor, lol. So, Brabant. Oh, Pomerania is oh, that's actually a bit annoying. We're actually a little bit annoyed by that emperor. Pomerania is actually a better emperor because he's a decent size, but his diplomacy, though. The emperor's diplomacy is one of the biggest factors, of course, because he can just call dudes in. Like their was co-belligerent wars. Alright, so that we've got second war score here, very nice. Get his capital. I'm so used to doing nothing but holy war CBs, so I'm very much in the mindset that the battles are giving us the war score, but it's not necessarily the case. Give us less war score with a reconquest CB. It's unfortunate. Speech Siegerino. Typical. The AI hacks. Okay, before I forget, guys, I'm going to make Antioch Greek, because it takes a little while, and we can spread that culture around. I know a lot of people desire that, but I'm going to go ahead and do that now, because for the first time in ages, we're not devastatingly behind in our Diplo points. Cool. And Greek is like our only real accepted culture, right? We also accepted the Crimea. I forgot about that, which I was pretty salty about. Try to get that Cossacks up. So yeah, I could definitely convert some of the stated land that we have up to Crimean as well. Like, yeah, this stuff. Crimean and Greek, those are our dudes right now. This general's such a savage. The dream is real. Oh, did it just say that Russia started a golden era? Bloody power projection, eh? I kind of feel like he's going to become an invalid rival soon, guys. Russia. He is expanding, which is just exactly what we desired, man. Yay. Razan survives somehow, but there's no longer any Sunni over in that area. That's really good. Price of China ware goes up big time, eh? Cool. Incense. Is that new? Cool. I like the new stuff. Saving up a lot of cash while we fight these wars, which is good. Lovely manufacturers. Oh, Milan, the dream. Alright, let's go walkabouts. Oh, wrong button. Stop drilling. So, we gotta go get some war score, eh, lads? British Brazil looks pretty vulnerable. No, this is vulnerable. They have nowhere to run. Let's land here. Win those battles. Win those wars. The battles shall win the war, I say. Ming's happy with us. Perfect. Let's get a royal marriage with him. And I suggest that he will remain happy with us. A good orthodox nation. Which we will stabilize very quickly, I hope. Make sure we get that ticking war score, eh? If we could bloody hell piece this guy out for once in my life. There we go. Woo. Well, hang on. No. I think there's no hurry. There's no hurry. I was going to say we should spend some Diplo to take core, but there's just no hurry. Let's just keep our troops down. Do it without spending Diplo, you know, that's part of the beauty of the CB, is that we have the CB. Let's not waste it. Because, I mean, it's a different mentality. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you're just weak, and you need ways to expand, and you find a method of expanding. But for us, you know, we're not weak. We've got plenty of time. So let's maximize the value of that CB. Okay, I gotta start learning about where Ming is. At the moment, he's near the top. Okay, so it's a little subject there. Let's try to take out his friends. Who was the other guy we're at war with? I don't even know where he's at. There. No, that's Spain. There's 3 nations we're at war with here, but I only see 2. WTF? Where? I'm so confused. The hell? Do they just have like an identical border color? Yeah. What the hell? Which country is which, guys? This country, this is 2 countries. This is really weird. Is this a mechanic, guys? Because like, keep in mind, I haven't played out in Asia, really. Like, since Mandate of Heaven or whatever. But it's like Wu. It's like Wu is 2 countries right now. And he's got 2 capitals. Interesting. Am I just being a noob? Either way, it's really weird. It's really weird how he's like 2 countries here. That's a capital. No! There. Jeez, man. It's stressing me out. This guy's in Hong Kong, basically, right? I don't know. That's where Hong Kong is, I think, right? Or is it this island? I don't think it is. I think it's there. Jeez, man. I thought I was going crazy. There's a tiny province there, guys. You noobs. Alright? I spotted it. You guys. Gosh, do you have any idea how frustrating it is, man? I'm over here. I'm screaming at my monitor. It's right there, you noobs. You noob watchers of me playing the game. God, open your eyes. Man, I hate you guys sometimes. That's just to all those people who are so mad and tilted because I'm so bad at the game sometimes. That's all good. I don't care. Life's good in the hood, guys. We found his capital eventually. I love this conversion strength, some of which we'll lose when we form Rome, but it's just the price that we're willing to pay. So, let's go ahead. This is at Tech 24. It's a shame. I want a second navy up and running, but I kind of want to increase our force limit, but then I'm going to want to buy this building instead. I think we just need a large enough navy, though. That's how I feel about it. I don't think we ever need to really upgrade to the Grand Shipyard. We're just going to get shipyards. Right? This is the right one, right? Yes, force limit. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I think this is a good investment of our money. And then, you know, giving us enough force limit to creep up. Our naval force limit to allow us to hire another very professional navy, because we're going to need more than one as we expand so aggressively, I suppose. There we go. So that should improve our force limit by a lot. Let's do that while we're making some sweet, sweet cash. I can't play it yet. We have Reconquest on that province. Let's get rid of that subject, man, so I don't have to deal with that in the future. Jeez. Because, like, I'll come back after not recording, like a new recording session, and the same thing will happen again. God dang it, dude. I can't believe this. We're missing by 1 war score, enough to fully annex him. You know what, guys? I'll take that because it's a little bit more tedious. Like, he might build a what's it called? He might build a fort there. But yeah, if we can't do it, then why don't we just do that? If we can't do it, we can't do it, but we're going to be able to do it next time. This way we get a shorter truce time, we can spend our admin as we're capped, and move on for something else. There we go, so the coalition leaves, and then... Oh, Spain's the defender of the Catholic faith. Awkward! Some of you might be thinking, haha, you can take more land now. Not exact coalition, is it? Okay, let's see if they leave the coalition, because I'd love to go in here against North Africa. Some of you might be thinking that you can go back in against Spain, lol. Well, our core will stop progressing, but also he's not co-belligerent, so the cost has increased if we go back in against him, so it's a bit awkward. Stupid defender of the Catholic faith. Get a life, man. I'd love to fight the imams separately, though. Can you bloody leave, dude? Are you serious? You're a joke, mammies. You're a shadow of your former self. Get out of here. Okay, we're about to have some big revolts in Portugal. Hopefully not on the islands. Because that's just a tad tedious. Oh, that's not Mincor. Interesting. So he's got low enthusiasm. But I just want enough war score. There we go. That's pretty damn close, honestly. So theoretically, any province that doesn't have core will like that. No, well, we do have core there, but the CB is not applicable apparently. That seems interesting. He must be a tributary. No, he's a vassal. That's weird. What's up with that? You should be able to take reconquest, I thought. Guess I'm wrong. We don't have core there. Either that or it's my own occupation. No. Okay, so we're not getting rid of that little subject, but it's whatever. I'll remember. Okay, I want to push on for 100 war score like that. Cool. So Ming will be much more badass. Then we'll go in against him, Shun, and link Ming up. Alright, so I guess let's make our way over here, see if we can catch them before it ticks in their direction. Imagine if he took it on that last tick, I would have been pretty salty. Okay, let's send one to each different fort. What's going on? That was weird. I couldn't equip a general there, but it's okay. All's well and good. Which takes 2 times, apparently. Ah, this is awkward, dude. These guys won't leave the coalition. Maybe once I'm at peace they will, because I'd love to go into separate wars against them, and I'm actually trying to bloody well spend my admin, and with that in mind, back into war we go against the Spanish. I'm sick of standing around here doing nothing. We're just going to go for the white peace against the Spanish. I guess the good news there is that it should give us a shorter truce time, so let's do that while we can. Take out his capital, get a white peace. Not that interested in what's going on out here, although eventually, at the rate that Russia, the lack of expanding via Russia, we might have to like annex Lithuania or whatever, but I'm still holding out hope, I suppose, that we won't and they'll just be gobbled up. We've got the nice ticking war score out in Asia. This is going to be a really profitable war. Oh, look how much money. Speaking of profit, look how much money he bloody has from being there. 27%. He's got like a inflated amount of money because we have so much control in Genoa. Like, we just dominate it, but then we're collecting there and it's not our main port. So because of that, he's got a massively inflated amount of influence himself. Does that make sense? There we go. So Ming is pissed, apparently. Let's, yeah, do prestige. Do prestige. We're going to win some battles, win some wars. He's captain relations, so there you go. We might have some Liberty Desire issues with him, but we can manage Liberty Desires. Vroom vroom. Alrighty, let's take up for -10. I like that. And we're going to have a new idea available, guys. So it's going to be a military idea, right? We've got admin. We've got Diplo, influence. Yep. I mean, the other option is to take a colonist. But I think we can hold out on that, right? The New World seems pretty nicely colonized, and the world in general. We can hold out. It's going to be all about that military idea. Offensive is always nice, but I actually think I'm going to skip it. We're doing well, dominating the world before uber late stage of the game, and the fort levels are not that high, which is the main reason that I actually like offensive as the siege. In terms of like conquering the world, that's the best aspect of it. You know, when you look at the discipline, for example, well, same thing with quality, right? Discipline. But they have the army tradition, which the others doesn't have. So it's probably going to be quality. Might be defensive, but I think quality is the way to go, personally. Okay, we're out of this war. That rebel got taken out by something. So let's go and participate in this war. Speaking of participation, I hope the French are doing exactly that and not being complete fools. And back to war we go here. So this amount of reconquest may be under 50%, which means if we 100% this dude here, we might be able to take extra core from Wu with no cost. Feel me? That's the kind of thought process that I have in mind. Going to result in the quickest war out there. Gosh, everybody's making so much noise. I'm going to try to finish this war, guys, but I'm going to be ending the episode up here shortly, and I'm going to be what is called a, in the industry, what we call a raging Caucasian. Okay? In the police report, it will say he's a 6'8", complete savage, Raging Caucasian on the loose. On the loose. Let's get that army tradition. Feels good, man. Because of the amount of noise that is being made by our roomatios. Our Nubios. It's actually really windy though. I got up earlier, like in the middle of the night, opened up a door, and then the wind was like blew it, and it slammed really loud. It was like extra loud because it's like so quiet in the middle of the night. That was funny. It's funny for me, not for the people who are trying to sleep. Yeah, I've also lost track of time here, so I ticked up my admin there because we're about to be admin capped, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm happy to tick up for negative 5. As far as my military, let's not fall too far behind. I'm going to tick up, probably next save up for our tech. Unfortunately, we've got only a 2 here and a 1, so I'll just be completing the rest of the ideas as we go. Like if we end up getting a little bit ahead in military, which may very well happen. There we go. Let's do a white peace with Spain to get that truce as short as possible, but also just get him the heck out of this war. And then all we need to do is go peace out these other fools. This bloody guy's stressing me out. Let's go block the strait. God dang it, military leader lost. We don't have enough military leaders as it is. Suffering attrition here, that's not good. Yeah, so I usually like to wrap up our wars, guys, but at this rate, like, we're just fighting too many wars. We're going to be doing a lot of this going into the future, is just fighting wars. Future, I mean to say. So I'm going to be ending the episode here whilst we're still at war, but let's try to at least peace out the Pope. God dang, these rebels are frustrating me. They just walk back and forth across. The Pope is a literal 2-province minor, so it's mostly just about getting Silesia and Lithuania out of this war. Of course. Of course. You damn little guy, I forgot about him again. Let's go stand on that capital and get him out so that he stops producing any troops or anything like that. Okay, we don't need to be here. Let's go take the stack to destroy somebody. It's all about their capital cities. Nice. We got an additional promoted culture, which is definitely something I'm going to be looking at doing, guys, once we form the empire, and we have, Francine and so on added. Stated up is what I mean by added. Seeing who are really the sort of most appropriate cultures in terms of size. Very often, I mean, Castilian is going to be really good this game because of how they expanded themselves down here. And we might find, I don't know, is there some Spanish spreadage around the world? Who knows? But very often the English is a pretty good one. And Francine. Whoa. That was weird. I must have clicked on the minimap. I just bounced across the whole world. Okay, so they bloody left the coalition. Perfect. Hopefully that remains. And we can do separate pieces to spend our admin against the Mamelukes. Jeez, man, I just don't have enough generals. This sucks. I'm trying to get on that province because that's taking war score. Trying to convert Ming's provinces as we're going to be gaining much more And Ming is beginning to contribute a nice amount via the economy, which is pretty cool. Oh, poor Ming. His war exhaustion is just going to start going up as he's occupied like that. I will try to focus on him a little bit, get him out of that situation. Like this guy, I'll walk him up there in a moment. I do want to 100% whatever his name is here. What is his name? Shun? That's what we're going for, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Maybe I'm just restless, impatient. Cool. Enforce religion on Silesia might be a good idea. We've done a lot of enforcing religion on smaller little dudes. Are you serious? We lost another military leader. Feels bad, man. I might not take one. I might just operate on 3 for now. For now. Pretty typical stuff. Ming's getting wreck-a-ronied as he's got provinces which are occupied and not his religion. And his war score, war exhaustion is increasing. On the other hand, we can just get out of this war if we don't enforce religion. I think I value the time efficiency a little bit more than enforcing religion on him. Plenty of time to do that in the future. Dude, that cotton though, so valuable. The dream is real. Once we've culture converted these provinces, guys, I'm going to be focusing on development on that area there in, we want to make Antioch great again. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just so good. It's just such a good region. Well, the potential good region. It's not inherently good. Austria's getting nearer and nearer to being integrated. This game is so cool. It makes me feel really good. So let's get Lithuania out, and then the Pope will most likely be fully annexable at that point. And we're really going to have a ton of money. So I should be thinking about how to invest. Holy crap! Is it just me, or did he expand more into Asia since, like, last time I really paid attention? Like, he's so close to us, dude. He's right. We basically have a border with him. Jeez. Didn't realize how much this guy was going ham over the Himalayas and beyond. He is bordering Russia, though. Surprisingly, the Timurids are a valid rival for Russia, but, like, Jaipur is not, apparently, because, I mean, he's not being rivaled by Russia. Uh-oh. Okay, changed my mind. Let's roll a general, just because I don't have a general available right now to apply here. Okay, Lithuania is peaceable. And then the old Pope should be peaceable. So with that, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. We have a ridiculous amount of money, which is really cool. Definitely going to think about where to spend that as our economy just boosted, I'm sure, from having almost exclusive influence in the Genoan trading region. But next episode, guys, we're going to be taking some easy pickings to try to stay on top of my admin. Big chunk out of North Africa, which of course is required to form Rome. So I'll probably, I don't know how much it will cost to, wow, they're pretty much fully annexable. I'm going to take the coastline at the very least and Fez. And then, yeah, going into the Mamelukes after that, as well as feeding on behalf of Ethiopia, I'm sure. But I'd also like to go into the Timurids again. The Timurids are taking over Sind by the looks of things. If they have that region, they're fighting another war, I suppose. Either way, we want those trading companies, guys. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Really enjoying this. I hope you are too. And I'll see you in the next episode.